All right, let's dive into something really powerful today, emotional composure. It's that quiet, kind of invisible quality you see in some people, a hidden strength that really, really shines when things get tough. I mean, you know that feeling, right? The deadline's breathing down your neck, a conversation is getting way too heated, or the stakes are just incredibly high. It's that moment of intense pressure where it feels like everything is just closing in on you all at once. And when that happens, what's going on inside our heads? Oh, it's an absolute storm. Our thoughts just start racing, that little voice of self-doubt starts creeping in, and this wave of pure panic can threaten to just take over. It feels almost impossible to think straight. And here's what's actually happening in your body. When that pressure spikes, your heart rate just shoots through the roof. But your ability to focus, to think with any kind of clarity, it plummets. It's our old primal fight or flight response kicking in. But let's be honest, in the modern world, it usually just gets in the way of making a smart decision. So, how in the world do we fight back against that internal storm? Well, the answer is all about cultivating emotional composure. And look, this isn't some magical trait you're born with. It is a skill. It's about finding that little point of stillness right in the eye of the hurricane. Now, this definition right here is pretty much the foundation for our whole conversation. Staying calm and regulated during stressful situations as a silent indicator of internal strength. There is so much packed into that one sentence, so let's break it down piece by piece. First up, what does calm and regulated actually mean? This is so important. It does not mean being some kind of emotionless robot. In fact, it's the total opposite. It's about feeling the anger or the fear or the stress, but not letting it drive the car. It's the mastery of emotion, which gives you that little bit of space you need to respond thoughtfully instead of just reacting on pure impulse. And that leads us perfectly into the second half of that definition, this whole idea of composure as a silent indicator of strength. And this really challenges our usual ideas of what power is supposed to look like. And this just illustrates that difference so brilliantly. On one side, you've got the loud reaction, the shouting, the visible anger, the impulsive stuff. We often mistake that for strength, don't we? But on the other side, you have silent strength. That's the person who takes a deliberate pause before they speak, who actually listens when they're under attack, and whose actions are considered and purposeful. So which one of those truly seems in control? So the big takeaway here is that composure is an active skill. It's a choice you make in that tough moment. It's a practice you get better at over time. It shows you're self-aware enough to know your own emotional triggers. And, maybe most importantly, it's the foundation upon which other people build their trust in you. All of this is powered by what we call internal strength. Think of it as a resilience that doesn't need applause or approval from anyone else. It's like this deep well of stability that you can draw from, no matter what's going on around you. It's a strength that is yours and yours alone. Okay, so we totally get the what. Now, let's get to the why. Why does cultivating this inner resilience matter so much in our day-to-day lives? I mean, what's the actual payoff? Well, the benefits create this amazing ripple effect. When you're composed, you just think more clearly, which obviously leads to better decisions. You build stronger relationships because people know they can count on you to be level-headed. And over time, every single stressful situation you handle with poise just builds up this lasting, almost unbreakable resilience. And it all starts with this one absolutely critical step: managing that conversation that's happening inside your own head. See, the practice of composure isn't really about managing other people. It's about learning to pause, to breathe, and to choose your own response. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. When the doors are closed and it's just you and the pressure, what does your strength truly look like? Because that right there is the heart of emotional composure.